What's up, guys? Toji, crazy cool battle sequence. I insulted him by previously drawing Apple logo, and people got offended by that. It's funny. I thought it was hilarious. Anyway, let's draw this. This is a difficult one now. Big hand, big sword, just underneath his chin. Take your time, hit pause. If I go too fast, use a pencil, sketch it out. First, let's go. Center point here. That's probably where it's like, I'm going to put his chin, right? So his head will be like here. Might have to zoom in. It's a bit small. The hand is massive. So movie magic, go. His head is in 3/4 pose, which is a challenging head pose. So let's do our best. Diagonal. There. Top eyelid line will go across now. Kind of curving and then down. Kind of some eyelashes here, I think. Go sort of spiky back here. And then bottom eyelid. And they draw in his tear ducts a little bit, just there. And he's got a line just underneath that. Right, and then iris. So he's kind of like looking that way. Pupil. Quite small as eyes go. Eyebrow, so a heavy frown, sort of line like a tick. So we'll go just across the eyelash kind of area here, up underneath his hair. And it kind of gets wider as it goes down. Like that. And a bit of an eyelid line just underneath the eyebrow there. He's got like some extra sort of frown lines on this side. Okay. So in 3/4 pose, the other eye is behind the nose. Okay, that rhymed. So he's got like a frowning wrinkle. It's kind of like a letter M, sort of there. And it kind of like curves off to his brow that way. And then his pointy nose curves out. It's like a letter L or an upside down 7. There. And then his nostril will just be that side somewhere. And we'll put some like wrinkles on his nose there. And then that other eye. So we're in 3/4, which means this eye is smaller because it's turned away from us. So some perspective, right? So his eyebrow sort of arches pretty high up going this way. And then the other side of it, sort of there. And then his top eyelid line. Again, might be some eyelashes just there. Curve around for the bottom. Now you see that, notice that we're on that diagonal line, but the eye is much smaller than the other one. It's about half the size, I would say, of the other eye, in length anyway. About the same width. So then iris again, thin, small, circle with a pupil in the middle. And then he's got like some bags under his eyes and stuff. Okay. Sorry for the sniffling. Winter in Ireland, everyone gets sniffles. His mouth is huge. Right. We'll go, so just down from the nose a little bit. What way will this go? we'll go like there. It's real exaggerated now, so it goes off this way. Got a big smile, loving it. Curves around for his cheek. Then goes this way. Around like that, right? And of course he has like a scar. Yeah, there's a scar in it. Just on the side of his mouth there. And then we add teeth, right? So big, crazy teeth. And his mouth is so big you can see his gum line. And some gums down here as well. Right. That is how big his mouth is in the image. His bottom lip is there. He's having so much fun. And then his chin, square. Going this way. Up to the jaw. Fairly straight, and then hits the ear. And we carve it in. And then out around the nose for his cheekbone, and then into the eye socket, and then back out towards the eyebrow. And it'll disappear underneath his hair then here somewhere. Face shape for 3/4. His ear then, so it just sticks out here. Ear lines inside, the easiest way, always a letter J. But then you can add a bit more detail if you feel like it. Okay. He's got lots of fringe hair spikes, so we just start adding all these. Quite thin. Hanging down. And then coming over this eye. Another one, I think, in there. And then they all come around to the other side of his head. So, like the wind, he's like launching himself that way, so the wind is like blowing the hair back. But they're kind of big. That goes off my page. And then we're aiming for down the neck then. Just ends at his earlobe. Okay. I've forgotten eyelid line in here. Oh, and sideburns. Just like 3 little spikes on their own there. Now, so that's his head, right? We can see some neck muscles, like his Adam's apple sort of there. He's got that little dude on his shoulder. So, right. I think we got to deal with the hand first, because it's like the major thing coming down here, and then we kind of connect everything together. That little guy wrapped around his body. Yeah, I'll deal with the hand, and then I'll maybe do the little dude up here. So 4 knuckles, basically. So where's the first? So we'll go here, bump. 1, 2. Are they connected? Well, those 2 kind of just go down the back of his hand there. And then another. Right? Right, and then this sort of wraps around the hilt of the sword. Each finger. This one disappears. His little finger disappears, right? And you can see a bit of his thumb. So he's got like a big. So I'll add some knuckle lines, just some details, make this look a bit more like a hand. Right? So we'll get the sword in as well. So there's this big metal sort of thing here. This is like the hilt of his weapon. Tricky now to draw this. Right, that sort of shape. Then we can see some more skin of his hand just here. And we can finish the thumb. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Okay, the blade goes this way. However, no, we'll do the blade first. So it kind of just comes out here. There's lots of details inside this weapon now. But we'll get the general shape first. So we're going diagonal this way, following that hand trajectory. And this seems to go this way and back, just to end it where it connects in there. There's lots of other lines in there. But we'll do, there's like a broken part. Does the other side of it get broken? I can't remember. Right, so there's like cracks and stuff all in this. And then it'll go off the page. We can see a jutty out part here. So it goes out, down. This thing kind of gets wider as it goes down, okay? So there's a spike here and then a main part of the blade. So we'll hook it back up to here about, then it curves around, and then it follows this line on the other side. So swords are always hard, and hands and stuff, especially when they get this big, when they're so close to us. But that's kind of the outline of it. There's all stuff inside, right? So on the hilt, so we gotta make it 3D. So we go across again, same sort of shape, right? You're just following that line again. Kind of looks like a bottle or something. And then there's an edge line on this. So you're just tracing around that line again. All the way around this time. Like that. And then there's like a little gold plate in here. I think. Okay, and then this has a little edge there. Sorry for the sniffling. I have a cold. I've had it for like weeks. And then this goes this way. Well, or they're different colds, so I'm not sure. Sorry, talking about my illnesses again. So this is kind of like bumpy here because it looks like it's shattered, right? So there's all these little scraggly, jaggedy lines basically in here. And then this goes down that way. It's like the sharp side, and then this has an edge going all the way around. Like you're just sort of following the outside edge, tracing it sort of. And there's all little debris and scratches and stuff. There's like a rectangle inside here. With little rectangles sticking off it. They put so much detail into these things. They're so cool. Talented people. Okay. So that's the hand, right? So we gotta try and like connect it all up to his body and that worm guy. So say like the worm guy comes around. I know he has a name, but I don't know what it is. So we're gonna just like bump it around here. I'm just gonna call him worm guy. Right, so this like little worm body goes around here and like underneath his neck, right? It's like little textures on him. So then his arm comes out and goes into there. Your forearm's it always reminds me of a bowling pin. Right out to the elbow. It's kind of like wide and then gets skinny at the top. And I guess bicep and stuff goes back in here then. Sleeve of the t-shirt. And yeah, it's kind of like his bicep. Okay. That's half that side done, pretty much. So now this little dude up here, worm guy, do his weird face. Okay. So there's no easy way. So we just do it like his start of his eye, sort of here. His roundy little eye socket, right? It's just like a sort of broken circle. And then he can barely open his eyes because he's so tired. Okay. Then he gets like a little eyebrow section. And his nose kind of connects to the other eye. And it just comes around here. And a slit of an eye then. Okay, that's kind of like his eyes, right? He's got like these big cheeks that are kind of like his head as well. Kind of like touch his head. He doesn't really have a head. It's just like he's an amorphous blob. Like an eyebrow, and then his like worm body goes back then. Wraps around Toji. And you got like little hairs. Okay. Then his cheek on this side. His chin is there, I think. And his top lip and mouth, right? So his mouth is like this. You can see teeth in here. It's so creepy. He's like little legs. So like little sort of blobby. A creepy head. Now, so he wraps around Toji's body and then, just check this now. Yeah, okay. So like Toji's shoulders here. His chest goes down this way. And then there's the hilt, the end of the sword, like the handle, so it comes out sort of here, down. And it has a golden ring. There, and then his t-shirt then. Do. Right, so then the snaky boy's body comes down this way. Wraps around. Wraps around Toji. Toji's another arm there. But so it goes, how many times does it wrap? Once, right, and then comes back around, spirals around here then. A lot to this drawing, actually. This is like his tail. And then Toji's belt. Or like waistband. It's like here. It's very like loose fitting martial arts gear. Then we got some abs, some abdominal muscles there. Right, so that's his ribs, kind of, yeah. He's got a tied section, like a tied ribbon or something here. kind of flowing back this way. And last but not least, his other arm. So another fist. Okay. We'll go this way. We can see two knuckles on this side. And then it seems to just go straight down, in, and then we see his thumb knuckle here, just kind of wrapped around itself. What's that? I'm assuming that's his thumb there. Skin. And we can see just the tips of his fingers hanging out just underneath here. Right. That's a challenging one. But to pay homage, after I drew the insulting Apple logo, I think we did it justice. Toji enjoying his fight. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.